I can't believe in 2025 we have to talk about sundown towns. Oh, and I get it. Some people are just not aware of what it actually means. It's no fault of their own. It's just they weren't taught, I guess. Perhaps they blocked it out. But it actually goes back to the United States of America way, if you think about it. If it doesn't affect me, I don't care about it. Isn't that true? If something doesn't affect you, you can care less. It doesn't bother you. It's our way of life. And you know it. The U.S. is an insanely unpopular waste of selfish individuals. And you want me to prove it to you? Look at our immigration policies. Look at our jails and our prisons. Hell, look at our history. Look at our current administration with its hate and failure to unite us citizens. I mean, dear Supreme Leader clearly and vocally suggested that Republicans in Congress not talk with Democrats. I mean, part of this dude's job is to unite us, right? Bring us together. Be the president for all, not just the Republican Party. And if he can't do that, he isn't doing his job properly. That's just my opinion. But let's talk about sundown towns, can we? In the past few months, there's been a number of black truckers that have been reported missing and then inevitably found deleted. The common denominator of these tragedies is that these drivers were in towns that are still stuck in a time that prevent black people from just living. What is a sundown town? A sundown town is a community that excluded non-white people, often through intimidation or violence, from living or being within the town borders after dark. In straight talk, if you aren't white, be out of that town before sunset. Now, how in 2025 we as citizens allow this or even have to acknowledge it is in itself what is wrong with this country. But as I said before, if it doesn't affect you, right, it's none of your business. It's not hurting me. So I'll just blank it out of my head and go on about my 11-hour shift. So what's the solution? Where do we start? Now, I won't pretend to know why or give a matter-of-fact way of fixing this issue, but I do know who we have in the office of the President of the United States isn't helping. He's a divider, a separator. He even separates himself from his own base. Yet MAGA supporters, they go right along with him. You know, I challenge you drivers. Go listen to any one of his speeches and really listen to what he says. 9 times out of 10, no, excuse me, I take that back. 10 times out of 10, he'll first go on some long diatribe on Democrats, calling them names and how corrupt they are. Then he'll switch to how great he is and how no one has ever seen anything within the likes of what he has done before. I challenge you. Go. Take a listen. Just grab any speech of his. Tell me I'm wrong. He's a divider. He doesn't want to be a president for the whole country. He wants to eliminate anyone who doesn't believe what he says and what he says only. Or if you can praise him for doing something, he'll accept that as well. So what's the solution? What's the solution of sundown towns if we are falling backwards in this country? where we are threatened for speaking our opinions, where we aren't in control of our own bodies, where we still have to fight for voting and representation due to gerrymandering, where we kick out immigrants in a land built on immigrants, where we beg just for health care, where we suffer from homelessness, where we allow a classist to dictate and billionaires to tell us what we should know and not know, where most people think the wrong is right and the right is wrong, where the Bible we and they believe so much in is so drastically misused and abused. What's the solution? I don't think you really want to know my answer, but I'll tell you this. The USA should be proud my folks aren't the way I'm thinking. Like, comment, and subscribe below. Help the channel to grow. Hit the notification bell to be reminded of new content. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for listening and watching. I'm Nick Anthony, Crack Vector Broken. If you aren't mad, you aren't paying attention.